Hello SimGamers, welcome back to Let's Play Ultima Avatar, my self-built fan recreation of Ultima IV, using RPG Maker MZ. We are in the village of, in the town of Jhelom, trying to find, well, more about this town. So we talk to a guard. You see a stern guard. Yes? How are you? Well, what do you do? We guard the gates of Jhelom and its passages. These passages are restricted. The guard returns to their post. All right. Let's go around counterclockwise, I guess. You see a thin fighter. I am Timrod. How are you? Could not be better. What do you do? I fight with Valor. There is no holier spot of ground than where defeated Valor lies. Are you brave? Yes, I try to be. Fortune helps the brave. Be brave, for there is much to dare. Move along. Who's this? You see a valiant warrior. I am lithe. How are you? Only minor wounds. What do you do? I fight battles. True valor is seen not in the force of arms, but in the force of will. I display my valor in battle. Are you valiant? Yes, I try to be. And never flee unless the need is dire. Farewell. You see a small man. I am Aesop. How are you? Well enough. What do you do? I search for valor. I find that it is easy to be brave from a safe distance. You know what I mean? Not really. You are brave. Farewell. That is my problem. Farewell. Okay. Well, Aesop is brave from a distance. Looks like we have food and stuff available. Speaking of food, how are we doing? We still haven't broken into our rations, really, which is good. You see a brave fighter. I am Gravnor. How are you? So. What do you do? I searched the dungeon in search of the red stone. Do you have it? No, I don't have it. It lies in the dungeon Distard. So now I know where the red stone is. I feel like there's another quest we should be doing in Jhelom, maybe? You see a mysterious warrior. I am Lord Robert. How are you? Outstanding. What do you do? I battle for Lord British. Are you a valiant warrior? Yes, I try to be. You deserve the rune. Ask Nostro. Oh, thanks. So Nostro knows of the rune. You see a pregnant woman. I am Lady Donna. How are you? Lady Donna says, fine, all but the lump in my stomach. What do you do? I watch over my sheep. I cannot stand sheep. Goodbye. You see a ranger with a faraway look. I am Luke. How are you? Quite well. What do you do? I seek the inner light. I came from Scarabray and am on my way to you, the town of Justice. Have you been to Scarabray? No, I haven't. It is a spiritual place. Farewell. Let's go talk to people. Who are you? You see a great warrior. I am Joffrey, warrior of Jhelom. Dupree asks, do you regard honor as well, Joffrey? Joffrey answers, my lord Dupree. I am no lying knave or cowardly black knight, my lord. I lead into battle with the strength of 12 men. A great warrior is valiant in battle. Are you valiant? Yes, I try to be. I could someday join you if you had room in your party. Be brave, warrior. So, much like the original game, my level, the avatar's level, determines how many party mates I have. I'm level 3, therefore I can have 3 party mates. How far away am I? I need 330 more experience to get to the next level. What about others? Dupree is on the verge of leveling up to level 3. And Maria has a little ways to go. I have no doubt that we will be That one's locked. I have no doubt that we will be getting into a great many battles here. Let's see about getting an inn. Welcome to Britannia Manor. I am Smirk. Are you in need of lodging? We have a very secure room of modest size and one bed for 10 gold piece. Yeah, sure, I'll take it. It's only one bed. Everyone will have to sleep in turns, but you know, a little rest goes a long way, especially now that we have that that well-rested buff, which will help along the way. Who's up here? You see a strange person. I am X. How are you? Okay. What do you do? I seek the red stone. Red is for valor, the virtue of the avatar. Are you the greatest avatar? No, I'm not. Then you shall need the red stone and the altar room of courage to get a part of the key of 3 parts. Quest exposition. Bengrod says, hello again, Sim. Here's a bug. We haven't met before, and yet, here you are. How are you? Poor. What do you do? I searched the dungeons. I fell in the dungeon destard. Have you found the altar room? No, I have not. Find it. Once there, at the altar of courage, use the stones found in the connecting dungeons. Good luck. I must rest. So, we have a little insight into what the stones are used for now. We need to collect the stones and use them in the altar rooms to find the 3 parts of the 3-part key. We'll check our journal. Double check that. Who are you guys? Duet says, welcome to Heal and Health. Peace and joy be with you. What help do you need? We can perform cure poison, healing, and resurrection. I don't need any of those right now. May your life be guarded by the powers of good. All right, let's talk to a few more people and then check our quest log. You see a noble fighter. I am Sir William. How are you? Sir William says, very well. What do you do? I search for valiant fighters. Are you valiant? Yes, I try to be. Strive to defeat all evil. Kill not the non-evil creatures, but still always stand your ground. Let them flee instead, and never flee uninjured. Farewell. You see a mighty warrior. I am Sir Hrothgar. How are you? Excellent. What do you do? I fight for valor. The valiant soul fears not its own visage. Are you more valiant than any other soul? No, I'm not the most valiant. You should seek the Shrine of Valor. The mantra need be known. Ask Aesop. Oh, sweet. So we know to ask Aesop about the thing. Willard says, welcome to Willard's Weaponry, friend. Would you like to see my wares? Yes, please. You have all sorts, oh god, you have all sorts of stuff that is beyond my pay grade. How about you? Welcome to Val's Armor. Would you like to see my wares? Yes, please. And holy frijoles, this place sells magical armor. Wow. The only people that can wear it are me and Dupree. Any of this stuff. Dupree's already got chain. Farewell. All right. Let's check the old quest log here. My quest. No. We're looking for Valor. Valor is celebrated in the town of Jhelom. That's where we are. Nostro in Jhelom can tell me about the Rune of Valor. Aesop in Jhelom can tell me about the Mantra of Honesty. That's a bug. It should be the Mantra of Valor. There is more to discover. So, I don't know if I have access to any of those people right now. The Abyss. Castle Britannia. No more entries on the Abyss. The Codex. Chuckles in Britannia. There are 8 stones of virtue. Blue stone, the stone of compassion, the stone of valor lies in the dungeon distard. Stone of honor lies in the dungeon of shame. Redstone of Valor is needed in the altar room of courage for one part of the key of 3 parts. Alright. What about other quests? Oh yeah, the barkeep in Jhelom can tell me about the sextant. The Folly Tavern in Pause can tell me about Mandrake. One-Handed Beggar in Serpent's Hold can tell me about the magic orbs. Zircon and Minnick. And that's it for my journal entries. So we need to talk to the barmaid. Celeste says, "Welcome to the Bloody Pub. What'll it be, food or drinks? Let's buy some drinks, please." Here's a mug of our best ale. That'll be 2 gold. So we have our opportunity here to give some tips. I pay 10. Thank you kindly. Anything else? Yeah, I'll take a little food. Our specialty is dragon tartare for 2 gold pieces. Would you like some? Sure. Here you are, that'll be 2 gold. How about I give you 5? Thank you kindly. Anything else? Here's a mug of our best ale. I'll give you 10 for that 2 gold piece. Trying to get some information here. Thank you kindly. Anything else? Yeah, sure. How about some more food? Dragon tartare. And yes, when you buy food this way, I think your food counter actually increases. You pay this much. Thank you kindly. Anything else? Now what should be happening is we should be accumulating tips until such time as we pay enough to earn their trust in giving us the information, but it doesn't seem to be working. I wonder if there's a bug there. Drinks. Ah, here we go. Finally. I spent enough money in this place. Thank you kindly. It's rumored that a sextant is vital for navigation. You can buy one at a guild shop. Not right now. See you, mate. Okay. That was a little bit expensive to get that information. Everyone's health except for Maria's is all right. You know, it's only 10 gold piece for another room. Let's stay one more night. Unfortunately, there's a bunch of Jhelom that we can't even access and explore really, so we'll have to come back here. And that means we're hanging out here on the shoreline while our food buff waits increases our health. But we did hear a tip: if we wait by the shoreline, we might get attacked by pirates. And maybe we can claim their ship. Here we go. Yes, rogues. Not pirates. Man, getting pummeled here. I could put them into a slumber. Spider silk and ginseng. I think given our current... Ooh, Dupree, look at that excellent hit. We can just give him the old beat down. Now there are, of course, many ways to play and beat this game, just like in the original. You jerk. Hey. 2 people got poisoned, but we got 64 gold out of the deal. Okay, we're still hanging tight, waiting for either the moongate to open or a ship to appear. In the original game Ultima IV, the creatures would actually wander around. They'd spawn off screen and, you know, try to beeline their way to you. So this time we're fighting 3 rogues. I must have built into some randomization in the difficulty. But that's okay, we're a hale and hearty party. He stole 2 gold, that jerk. Oh, I know why Maria's getting hit so much. She's wielding a staff, which is a frontline weapon. Man. At least we're not gremlins. Gremlins steal food. They suck. Found some more gold. I want to fight some pirates. And claim their ship. And go sailing about the open seas of Britannia. Or, when we've earned a little bit of money. Actually, you know what we can do? This is part of what Lord British told us to do. If we stay close to towns and stuff, we can actually do a little fighting, come back to an inn. Oops. Rest. Yes, please. Let's get out of here and continue. There's the moongate. We could take that to Magencia. We could take this one to Moonglow. The next one. We must have missed the first phase of this gate opening. Here we go. Pirates. Huh. Apparently that guy's got a gun. Ow. Okay, we've killed the pirate. Now we're just down to the sailors. Excuse me? Should be... almost. Come on. Debris, finish them off. And we're getting a pummeling. There we go. Sims Party was victorious. We got 12 experience. Dupree is now level 3. Heck yes. Sim evaded. The explosion did 6 damage to Maria and 3 damage to Dupree. We found 111 gold. And more importantly, we've got ourselves a ship. Now, in this game, I did build in the wind. So you can see we're sailing quite slowly right now. But we pick up speed if we're not sailing into the wind. Only problem is we're going to be fighting pirates and stuff like that at sea. There'll be other sea creatures and stuff we have to deal with. When I first played this game on the Commodore 64 way back when, I died so many times. Getting poisoned was the worst. And there were a lot of other things that just... A lot of other complexities in the actual game, the base game. In order to have a spell in order to cast a spell, you had to first prepare it, which meant actually mixing the ingredients together to prepare the spell. And you can only do so with reference to the book. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and check out this spot right here. We have located the very first shrine. This is the Shrine of Valor. You do not bear the Rune of Valor. A strange force keeps you out. So we know we need the Rune of Valor before we can get in there. We need the mantra anyway, and we have neither. I am going to sail. Actually, if I check my map. So we're in the isle on the lower southwest corner of the map here. Trying to remember the name of the isle. I'd have to look up my runic dictionary to understand that. At Spiritwood. So I can infer some of this from here. R.I. The lands of Britannia. V-A-L-O-R. Maybe it's Valiant Isle? Alright. I think it's about time for Rita to cast a healing on herself. Yeah, definitely. Thankfully, as a high intelligence caster, her heals are pretty darn good. That's one of the things I wanted to make sure to do in this game design was, in Ultima IV, the original Ultima IV, magic was a little bit meh. A little underpowered, considering all the effort you had to go into to put it together and use it. So, I punched it up in this game, you know, without overblowing the stats of what the spells actually do. There's certainly a component of how impactful a spell is based on someone's intelligence. And since Maria has the highest intelligence in the party, her spells are going to have the most impact. Alright, I'm not going to worry about the map right now. I'm pretty sure that the island is called the Valiant Isles, or the Valiant Isle. Could be Valorous. Ah, the wind has shifted to the bad wind. We're in deep ocean now, which means we might see other types of creatures. There we go. Sailing due east on a good clip, running before the wind. Hey, if any of my Sailwind fans, video fans, are watching this, here we go. I can't seem to get away from sailing in any of the games that I play. Now, there should be a place somewhere around here that I ought to be able to safely put down. Maybe. Hopefully. There's a shrine, but not the safest place. Seahorses. Now, if I remember right, these are non-evil creatures, so we might want to give them a chance to flee. But they are crushing us. I've used the last of my ginseng. Okay. I think it's worthwhile to divide and conquer this battlefield here and clear these seahorses off. Oh, he's trying to flee. I should have left him alone. seahorse spits magic, doing an ass ton of damage. That's the thing about being at sea, is that the creatures at sea are quite dangerous, so I want to get off of the water as quickly as I can until I get a little stronger myself. As is the case with many JRPGs, and certainly was set, you know, by the pace of RPGs that first came out, the very first ones. We found a bunch of black pearl and black moss. Oh, that's going to help a lot. Anyway, RPGs of the time had this thing where combat is content. All right, I see a place where I can dock safely. All right, we're on land. I think now is a good time to make camp. Just a nice little scene where we get to have our camp. How do we do? Well, I'll make camp again. In Ultima IV, you couldn't camp like over and over and over again. In this one, I made it so it just costs food to do so. So we spent some extra food camping. Yeah, we chewed through one of our rations, actually. But people are at least more than half health. And here we find ourselves at this moongate, which means we're down by Trinsic. What I'll probably do... well, we do have some additional questing to do up in Pause. A couple of spiders. Hopefully we won't get too poisoned because I'm out of ginseng to deal with it. I probably could have... Probably could have cast sleep. Well, there's two reasons I want to go to Pause. One, there's a quest up there, and also they have different prices on their reagents, so we might be able to get some more. Especially with our 331 gold. To really dial up Maria's ability to contribute to these fights. Here's the Fence of the Dead, which we have to go around. Or do we? Oh, we have a bunch of new spells unlocked because we found some more reagents. What do we have? Oh, sweet. We have Blink. Combine blood moss and spider silk to teleport a distant location in the direction you are facing, or looking. We have Dispel Field. Combine black pearl, garlic, and sulfurous ash to dissipate the next field one walks through. We can create an energy field, combine black pearl, spider silk, and sulfurous ash to create a field that reflects magic attacks. Oh, that's really, really good for certain creatures. Firebolt, combine black pearl and sulfurous ash to hurls... Nice typo, Abe. Good job. To hurls a flaming bolt at your foe, setting them ablaze. Light we know about. Magic Missile. Combine black pearl and sulfurous ash to cause a tremendous flash of light to strike an enemy. So the reagents between these two are the same, it's just the spell casting cost that's different. Repel Undead we already know. Unlock, this is going to be super handy. Combine blood moss and sulfurous ash, and it should be the next locked door or chest you touch will safely unlock itself. We have Wind Change. Combine blood moss and sulfurous ash to alter the prevailing direction of the wind for a time. Exit, combine blood moss, spider silk, and sulfurous ash to instantly return the party to the entrance of a dungeon. Ascend, combine blood moss and spider silk to moves party through the dungeon ceiling to the next higher level. And Descend, combine blood moss and spider silk to moves the party to the next lower level. And we already know about Slumber. Alright, well, let's try some magic. Spells. Maria? There it is. We used the last of our blood moss, which means those spells are all gone. Now we're down to firebolt and magic missile and stuff. We've got a couple of black pearl. But here we are, back near the village of Paws. Let's check our, what is it, other quests? Other quests. The Folly Tavern and Paws can tell me about Mandrake Root. And at the Folly Tavern. Welcome to, nope. First, we need to go talk about Mandrake Root. And this is also a place to buy reagents and a halfway decent place to buy food. Rob says, welcome to the Folly Tavern. Okay, we're nowhere at the right tavern. What'll it be, food or drinks? Let's buy some drinks. 20 gold? Thank you kindly. Anything else? Yeah, let's buy some food. The most we can pay is 9 for your delicious filet. Oops. Some more drinks. A mug of folly on tap. Thank you kindly. I heard a rumor that Mandrake Root is very hard to find. The last person I knew that had any Mandrake was an old alchemist from U. Bobby overhears and says, their name is Calumny. Journal sections, other quests updated. Anything else? No, thank you. You guys have been most helpful. See ya, mate. So, a city by the name of U is where we need to find information on Mandrake. Well, while we're here, let's see what reagents they have for sale. So we've already got nearly 20 sulfurous ash. Garlic is hurting. And this is a major component for healing and stuff like that. I'm going to spend a lot of money on garlic. You know, I'm going to do the same thing with ginseng. I just spent 300 gold on magical reagents. And I have 1 gold piece left, so I can't even afford a morsel of food if I wanted to. And this, I believe, is where we're going to leave this episode to a close. I want to thank you all for tuning in and watching this fan recreation of Ultima IV. I'd like to hear from you in the comments down below what you think of the adaptation, what you might have done differently, what you might have done the same, or how you might have been maybe quote unquote more true to the original Ultima IV. But I had an immense amount of fun making this adaptation. I primarily made it for myself to play. I made it to share with my children, because when I first played this game, it was very, very foundational to my sensibility about the world, about the importance of the virtues that are espoused in this game and stuff like that. So I wanted to have something that I could share with my kids on modern hardware, and RPG Maker MZ provided me with the avenue, because other versions of the games they're hard to play. They're on good old games using emulators and other things. Depending on which version you're playing, you may or may not have a musical soundtrack, or if you're playing on an emulator that has music, like the C64 emulator, the clock, it has a hard time staying at a constant clock speed. And in those times, like, CPU clock speed was, any variance in that, it was fixed. Any variance in that caused problems, or the game would seem to run in fast forward or other things, because it was meticulously crafted to run at the clock speed of the computer that was built on. Whereas now we have operating systems that are huge and CPUs that are extremely fast. and able to do a whole bunch of stuff in the background. So with all that said, I hope you're enjoying the experience. Tune in next time when we continue the quest of the Avatar in Ultima Avatar, SimGamer's fan adaptation of Ultima IV.